Hello everyone, my name is Chen Jingrui. We know in the context of the continuous development of globalization today, the relationships between countries are becoming increasingly close, and cooperation and competition have become one of the main means of communication. Technological progress has driven changes in the times, but it has also brought about global issues such as energy shortages and wars. These challenges have led to gradual rise of regional cooperation and its important position internationally. Taking ASEAN as an example, as a regional international organization composed of 10 Southeast Asian countries, ASEAN promotes regional integration through three pillars: economy, politics, security, and social cultural aspects, aiming to achieve common prosperity and peace among its member countries. However, ASEAN also faces challenges in its development, such as insufficient regional identity, large economic development gaps, complex political and security disputes, and cultural and social policy differences. This article will focus on the ASEAN Community Vision 2025, explore the gaps and the reasons in the process of promoting the vision, and analyze whether the vision truly meets the interests of member governments and the peoples. Finally, propose improvement suggestion to provide references for the future development of ASEAN. We can know in the 1960s, as the Cold War intensified, Southeast Asia was subject to colonization and external invasion, while also facing internal conflicts and external threats. In this context, ASEAN was officially established in 1967 with the aim of promoting regional peace, economic growth, and social development, as well as strengthening cultural exchanges and sovereignty maintenance. Despite facing many challenges in the early stages, ASEAN adopted agreements such as the Declaration of Peace, Freedom, and Neutrality in 1971 and clarified cooperation goals through a series of agreements in 1976. From 1984 to 1999, different countries joined ASEAN. During the 1997 Asian financial crisis, ASEAN strengthened economic policy coordination and financial cooperation, promoting the development of free trade zones and investment zones. In 2003, ASEAN proposed the goal of establishing the ASEAN Community in 2015. The ASEAN Community was officially established, and the ASEAN Community Vision 2025 was released, entering a new stage of deepening cooperation.
Next, I will talk about the literature review. This paper explores the reason behind the gap in achieving the ASEAN community vision and its alignment with the interests of ASEAN governments and the people. Despite challenges, ASEAN has pursued its vision since 2015, focused on political, financial, and social cultural integration to promote regional development growth. For the overview, we have three parts. The first one is challenges for member states. Second one is gap identified. The last one is future direction. We know the ASEAN Community Vision 2025 enhances regional integration, but face challenges in economic disparities, political security, social identity, and coordination. Where ASEAN promotes culture and education exchange, progress is hindered by language barriers and unequal resources. Achieving the vision requires coordination among member states to address development gaps and legal policies. Exciting studies highlight those gaps, but lack comprehensive analysis of challenges and shared goals. For the future efforts, we know we should promote infrastructure development, policy harmonization, and fostering citizen identification with the ASEAN community to better achieve its common vision. Next comes the main body, which we will discuss based on the literature. According to Shirley and Liu Tianyi 2022, the ASEAN Community Vision 2025 is crucial for regional integration, focus on political security, economic development, and social culture. Initially proposed in 1997, it aims to build a community of peace, progress, prosperity, and hope. The ASEAN Political Security Community Blueprint 2025 addresses regional integration but faces challenges such as South China Sea disputes and divided political decision influenced by difference in culture, views, and identities among member states. Negotiation, like the Code of Conduct, have made slow progress. The third literature It highlights the ASEAN Economic Community, especially in 2015, as an FTA plus integration model promoting free trade and foreign investment, where the AEC facilitate international trade by reducing theft, economic disparities among members, such as strong market in Singapore and Malaysia, virtual worker ones in Laos, Cambodia, pose significant challenges to achieving ASEAN vision. Next, enhances the importance of culture, value, and identity in ASEAN integration, highlight conflicts ASEAN from diverse religions, governments, and values. Many ASEAN countries lack a stronger sense of belonging, but strategies addressing culture, political, and value gaps are emerging.
In this part, I'm going to analyze why ASEAN community has a gap. We think three parts of this: economic disparity, diversity of culture and politics, and ASEAN civic consciousness. While many economic benefits have been achieved, disparity and political instability in developing countries have hindered the development of community identity. As facts analysis, economic disparity can be seen in the number of GDP and infrastructures. This is a picture of some countries: Singapore, Myanmar, Malaysia, and Laos. As you can see in the picture, there are big differences in the development of infrastructure. The economic disparity are major obstacle realized in the free and open market that ASEAN economic communities aim for. This creates an imbalance in the which less developed countries and are left behind the well-developed countries' economic benefits, and resulting the weakness of the sense of unity as a community. As a second analysis, it can be said that the diversity of culture and political and religion affect the gaps in the ASEAN community. When it comes to the religion, Malaysia or Indonesia has a main Islamic, but Philippines has Christianity, and Thailand and Vietnam has Buddhism. Also, ASEAN countries have a political system like republic and constitutional monarchy and communism. Different religions and political systems has different foundational ideas and behaviors, which may hinder the fixation of the ASEAN. Lastly, it can be said that each country tends to prioritize its own domestic issues, and it means they are unable to get involved in ASEAN. The lack of their sense of belonging as ASEAN will also lead to lack of unity of solving various problems that arise within the organization. In other words, there's a maybe the deep relationship between the sense of belongings and independence of promotion within ASEAN community.
To address the challenges faced by Asia, we propose practical measures aimed at reducing disparities and fostering regional integration. First, to close the economic gap, we must promote coordinated regional economic development. Countries with advanced infrastructure and technology can support less developed neighbors by providing investment and technical assistance. Establish an Asia Regional Assistance Fund will help drive mutual programs and create a function for sustainable development. Strengthening trade and economic cooperation will also enhance ties among member states, fostering unity and long-term planning. Additionally, deploying experts from development nations to assess developing countries will encourage knowledge sharing and mutual growth. Second, strengthen political and cultural exchange. It's central. Asia leadership must prioritize public welfare by improving health infrastructure and building trust through initiatives like regional health organizations. Cultural exchange programs showcase diverse traditions, can deepen mutual respect, and foster a sense of belonging among Asian citizens. Asia's development presents both opportunities and challenges. Our research involves a roadmap for sustainable growth across the region. Firstly, the environment demands priority. Many Asian countries rich in tropical resources can balance economic development with environmental preservation. Research on green economy models, particularly in rainforest nations like Laos, can help mitigate environmental impacts while fostering economic growth. Secondly, strengthening cohesion is key. Promoting Asia's solidarity through social media can foster a shared identity and enhance public engagement. Encourage democratic participation will empower citizens to contribute ideas and voice their needs. Ensure development aligns with public aspirations. In diplomacy, fostering cooperation in areas like new energy can artificial intelligence offer immense potential. Asia must analyze opportunities and risks in international relations, embedding strategic partnership that benefits the region while maintaining steady Studying economic growth. Lastly, preparing for future risk is crucial. Asia should develop long-term strategies to address challenges proactivity, ensure resilience, and sustained progress.